Hello everybody and welcome back to SC2VN, the StarCraft visual novel. Last time we had a little bit of a disappointment. We lost our match, or the main character lost their match and decided to go outside and go to a internet cafe and play more, which I'm not necessarily. I understand, you know, if you want to get a change of scenery, but it's like, hey, I just lost a match in StarCraft 2, so I'm gonna go somewhere else and play more StarCraft 2 because I'm clearly upset about it. So I need to go play more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not understanding. So that's the case, then that's fine. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna continue our wonderful meeting new people and playing StarCraft 2. Okay. Yeah, I think we play next round. I'm Mach, a Terran. He misses a beat before beginning his smile, likely surprised that I understood and then answered him. Yeah, I saw you win your game. Not bad. It's not common to see foreigners at all-out attack. Are you on a team? I'm not. Trying to find one though. I'm sure you know how that goes. I grin stupidly, which Cell doesn't seem to mind. He pauses to scratch his cheek before responding. Well, good luck. Don't expect another easy match. You too. Thanks. Damn it. At least he laughed. My stress from before is mostly gone. If I lose, big deal. I'm expected to lose. If I win, I beat Excel. I'm still chewing over which cheese I should perform before finally deciding to just play standard. I shouldn't squander the rare chance to practice against a top player. He and I banter back and forth in the pregame lobby for a bit before the game gets underway. I haven't gone up against a player as strong as Excel in a while. There probably wasn't a single person at the VSL qualifier at his level. Excel, old school broodboard Terran, plays classic marine/tank style, probably about to crush me. That only makes the potential victory all the more tantalizing. It's a chance to prove to myself that I've got what it takes. Even if I've decided on playing standard, I've still got a decision to make on how to execute my mid-game strategy. This map is well suited for a Hellion attack. I'll have plenty of room to poke around his expansion since it lacks a choke point. An attack by air might also be a strong option. The distance between our bases is relatively long by land, but it'll take a Banshee less than 5 seconds to travel from mine to his. I'm confident with both styles. It's just a matter of how I want to execute the attack. I don't know. Are you kidding me? I don't know what I wanted. So I don't remember exactly. I wasn't really paying attention to what he. I mean, I was reading it. I just wasn't completely paying attention to what was being said, I guess is what I should be saying. So that being said, I am going to just go with my gut here, and I'm gonna hit and run. I produced my Hellions 2 at a time and send my first 4 across the map. It takes a few extra seconds to clear out the space between our bases. Confident that I have enough breathing room to prepare for my first attack. My Hellions make a beeline for his natural expansion's worker line. With some decent micro on my part, I managed to secure a few worker kills before ordering a retreat. A lesser player might have sacrificed 4 Hellions for more economic damage, but I've practiced the style enough to know that I'll lose map control without them. This game is going insanely well. Though Excel took his expansion before I did, the damage he took puts us on even footing. I follow up with an army of Marines, Marauders, and dropships, the bread and butter of most Terran players. Since I cleared the space between our bases, he's in the dark about the timing of his death attack. There's a solid chance that I could do enough damage here to end the game. But just as I arrive at the outskirts of Excel's expansion, one of his dropships uploads a handful of Marines in my base. That's gonna slow down my ability to reinforce. Whoa, shit! With my focus on the drop of my main, Excel rushed into the army I left outside of his base while I wasn't paying attention. He's got a concave formation on me. And just like that, my advantage evaporates. Though I managed to stay in the game for a bit longer, Excel wisely guards his lead by immediately taking a third base. Soon enough, his economic advantage is reflected in the size of his army. After my blunder, Excel's play was airtight. There really wasn't anything for me to do. With a groan, I offer a GG and concede the match. Did I get the bad ending? I didn't exactly throw my lead, but I did get seriously outplayed. Fantasizing about how a victory would have felt doesn't help me keep my mind off the loss. Knowing that I did my best only helps so much. But not a moment later, Excel turns the corner with a smile and raised eyebrows. Good game, man. You're actually not bad. I assumed you were here for fun or something. Oh, thanks. I am here for fun, though. You play really well. I'm surprised. Most foreigners don't hit timings like that. Good vision control, too. And your scouting was not top-notch. Hold on one second. My itches. You're really not on a team? Are you at least staying at team house? Oh, are you studying abroad? Nothing like that. I'm staying by myself in an apartment by the BSL studios. So you came to Korea alone and on your own dime? You're not just visiting? Yes? I do my best not to seem awkward about my answer, but any reason to worry disappears when Excel smiles. It takes some serious guts to move out here like that. I can't think of a single person who's made it out here on their own. A few nearby competitors watch our conversation. It's probably not that often that Excel gives his attention to a random nobody he crushes early in a bracket. I've got some time before my next game. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. Oh, sure. With a nod, Excel leads me to the PC area, from the PC area to the back of the cafe. We pass a number of known players on the way there, most lounging around no differently than the other cafes of the patrons. Maybe they aren't that different. I guess even professionals like to kick back with a tangle of chords and rush of caffeine every now and then. Games shouldn't be all about business all the time. Although I bet that KPGA executives disagree. Excel comes to stop away from the constant tapping of keyboards. He then plops himself into a seat against the wall and invites me to join him with a wave of his hand. As I take my seat, I look up to find someone I recognize at his side. Jet, a Zerg and former VSL champion. She won StarCraft 2's very first grand final back in the beta. A year ago, she might have been the game's most famous player. Her flippant and inflammatory antics have made her a somewhat controversial figure. She rarely GGs and isn't afraid to talk trash on stage. And there she is, just sitting there. It's all I can do not to stare. A smile plays on her lips when she glances past me to Excel. Excel, seriously, stop promising my autograph as a reward for beating you. Hilarious. He can understand you, by the way. Who are you up against next round? Some Zerg dishwasher on LHT/. I hate ZVZ. Jet rolls her eyes back to me. After a brief appraisal, she lifts her chin and speaks a single word. Name? What? Oh, I'm Mock, Terran. I'm teamless. Jet shifts her gaze back to Excel as to ask, why did you bring this noob back here? Before she can actually say anything, Excel comes to my defense with an easy smile. Hey, cool it with the judgment he's seen him play. Plus, you ever heard of a foreigner that came out here alone just for StarCraft? My man right here did. You have to admit, that's brave. If that endorsement wasn't convincing enough, he offers one of his classic grins for good measure. The response seems to satisfy her for now. While I try to keep from showing anything that contradicts Excel's assessment, Jet aims her attention back at me. Didn't see your name on the list of people who made it past the VSL qualifier. How'd you place? I lost on my second to last match. The qualifier before that, I dropped out of the final game of the last series. 2 attempts without making it, huh? Hard to tell much from that. Mainly depends on the bracket you had. How do you live out here with no team? Do you stream or something? I used to stream, but I don't get enough viewers to make any money. My following is pretty small. Small is an understatement. Non-existent is closer to the truth. It's so funny because I can relate. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with what I have, but it's still just like, I totally understand, you know? Because whenever I stream, I have like 1 or 2 people who come and watch, and that's fine. Like, but it's like, you know, I would like to have more, you know, I'd like to have a bunch of people saying, hey, you're good at this game, even though I know you're crap. Anyway, but I don't play StarCraft 2, so that you know, I would probably be terrible. So your parents pay for everything? No, I'm here on my summer job earnings and a little bit of extra from my grandparents. Huh, how lucky. I never got any handouts. This isn't going very well. Still, Excel looks as collected as ever, watching with a smile as the interrogation continues. Did you play Brood War? Not really. I mean, I had a copy as a kid, but I wasn't good. Had to cheat even to finish the campaign. Oh, then you were only a little bit worse than Jet. Jet scowls silently at the jab. It's true that the 2 years she spent playing Brood War were mostly unremarkable. And this is your first try at professional gaming? When I nod, she gives me a hard look. Why are you out here? What do you mean? I'm sure you're aware of your chances. It's been more than 5 years since a foreign pro gamer accomplished anything noteworthy in Korea. I know what she's getting at, but it's not like I have a particular great or unique answer. I scratch behind my head and look away. I mean, why else? I want to become better at StarCraft. Everyone knows that Korea is the place to do that. And why is that? Well, because the best... No, I'm asking why you want to become better. Oh, feels like she's forcibly extracting the truth from me. All the same, I can't leave her expression unanswered. I do my best to avoid showing the embarrassment I feel in my honest response. Because I want to be a champion, or at the very least, show I can compete at that level. Everyone who plays this game wants that, don't they? You're right about one thing. Every idiot that makes it to the Grandmaster and takes a map off a good player thinks they're pro gamer material. Champion, huh? Sheesh. She clicks her tongue and sighs, but doesn't seem displeased. Well, at least many more so than usual. I wouldn't have much ground to stand on if I disagreed with her. Jed is one of the few who has accomplished what the rest of us dream about. Don't be so harsh. His style is solid and he stood toe-to-toe with me for a while. With enough time, he could compete. What do you think? Why don't you practice with him a bit? I could. Little harm in giving him a chance. Wait, back up? What just happened? Wait, what did he just say practice? Did she say yes? Excel answers her with a pleased expression. Jet takes a moment to stretch out before again crossing her arms across her chest. Stop staring and say something, Mach. The sound of my name wakes me up from a sudden silence. I jolt upright and offer a flurry of nods. Sorry, I say yes. I definitely say yes. Jet and Excel watch me in silence until I lowered myself back into my seat. It takes some determination to come out here alone. Let's see if it translates to wins, eh? With a thumbs up, it's settled. I have somehow found myself with one of the best practice partners in the world. I really hope this isn't just for the novelty of playing with some random foreigner. Excel, it's about time to get back to all-out attack. I wouldn't want you getting DQ'd if we'll be matching the semis. Can you be certain that I didn't lose to Mach already? What if this was my way of saving face? Funny, have you lost to a foreigner even once? Hey, you never know who's playing on a barcode account. You sure you don't want a pot split? Final offer. Collude? With you? Not a chance. What about you, Mach? Gonna stick around? A PC bang with a bustle of tournament isn't a great training environment. The bracket will probably take a few hours to work through, too. No, I'm gonna head home. Got a lot of practicing to do tonight. Leaving already? Well, hey, it was good to meet you, man. Be at Golden Zonefire tomorrow morning and we'll find out if you're overhyped. Will do. I rise and offer them each a nod and thanks before heading back towards the PC area. The last thing I see is a vague smile from Jet as she leans over and whispers something to Excel. I squeeze my way through the growing crowd and manage to make it through the doorway leading outside. When I hit the street, I'm met with a cool breeze and a rush of voices, sound and light. This is it. A shot. One final shot to make it happen. One last chance to live the life I want. I quicken my pace, eager for the comfort of a dark room and a bright monitor. This is the day that everything changes. That's cool. I like that. Because it kind of shows that there's still hope, you know? Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, I got scared and I was like, wait, is it over? Is that it? And I was like, no, there's more. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for today. Thank you all for watching. I will be back next time with more SC2VN. I just realized SC2VN stands for StarCraft 2 Visual Novel. I don't know why I just realized that. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like or a dislike if you didn't like it. And if you didn't, please let me know in the comments how I did and what I could do better to do better, really. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year so that I can get a username. So thank you all very much for watching again, and until next time, I'm Chaos Signature.